What? This your favorite nephew cousin, right? Back with it. Back with the Tuesday gems. Yesterday I was giving y'all that Monday motivation, and I was telling you gotta have some type of balance in this thing called life. People was they was like, oh yeah. We know that, we feel that. But today, I want to jump into these Tuesday gems and say, you don't have to be where everybody wants you to be. Yeah, let's just start it off like that. You don't have to be everything everybody else wants you to be. You don't have to do that. And I'm gonna tell you why, because it's your life. I'm not saying be a complete fuck up and be a menace to society. No, I'm not saying that. But I just want you to know you don't have to be what everybody wants you to be. If you got career aspirations and you sure about it and you know you can make it out and know that you can do better than your current circumstance, hey, go for it. Right? Just remember you're gonna be the one breaking that generational curse. They ain't gonna believe you until you make it. They ain't gonna believe it until you real deal serious about it until you about 3 or 4 years in. But yeah, keep that in mind. You ain't gotta be where everybody wants you to be. I'm telling you, because everybody gonna paint their picture about you, what your life should be. Oh, you should been doing this. If that ain't bring you happiness, peace, and fulfillment, bro, don't listen to motherfuckers unless it's collective advice, and then just take it as advice. But you still gotta live your life, right? You still gotta deal with those decisions. You still gotta be happy. And then the sad thing about it is you can be what people want you to be, and you gonna still feel empty and voidful, like full of void. You gonna be like, bruh, it's something missing because you're not doing what you need to do. You're not on your real purpose. You're not on your real happiness, right? Your real journey. But yeah, you ain't gotta be what everybody wants you to be. Oh, everybody wants you to probably be this, that, and the third. I mean, it's helpful. Those things are cute. You know what I'm saying? But is that gonna bring you real inner peace? I'm telling you, success. Not all success is the right path. Let's just say it like that. Yeah, I look at it like that. People would tell you, your parents probably drilling your head, oh, you gonna go to the military, or you gonna go to the military. They telling you that so you can have benefits and stuff like that. But if you don't want to go to no motherfucking military, you don't want motherfuckers yelling at you, you ain't gotta do that shit. Unless they just literally enlisted your ass off real. But I always say probably do your little time or whatever, and then live your life after that. It's like I understand why parents be trying to push that shit, but that shit ain't for everybody. Just like college, that ain't for everybody either. As a matter of fact, they be telling y'all that shit. They tell you that in high school. College isn't for everybody. Military ain't for everybody, right? But if you real deal want peace, understand what your life consists of, right? Take notes and try to make at least a year to 5 year plan, right? Like a real detailed plan. Okay, shit, life ain't working out, but I'm gonna probably do this. Ooh, okay, I get this job, but I ain't just gonna, be at the low end. I'm probably gonna work my way up, right? So I can pay for my clothing or whatever, my clothing line or something like that, or just for my side hustle, right? And then what's crazy, your parents ain't always right. They just be trying to protect you from mistakes that they've didn't, well, made or slash didn't make, right? So they be trying to quote unquote do what's best for you, but whole time they don't even be knowing. They just be wanting you to be safe, right? They don't be knowing. And then sometimes they do know, right? Sometimes they do know, but on the other side of that, you still gotta live your life. And like I was saying, sometimes you just gotta break that generational curse, right? And then I'm telling you for sure, like everybody was drilling school into my head, but I promise you that shit ain't do shit. But honestly, it taught me stuff, but I honestly could learn that shit on YouTube University. That's what I be preaching, But I guess it's good to have that little piece of paper, but that shit ain't do shit. It really put me in debt, right? A lot of times that's what it do, put you in debt. Like big schools like that, if you ain't got no scholarship and stuff. But anyway, I just really want to tell you, you ain't gotta be where everybody wants you to be, especially if you got political aspirations, real dreams, and you feel like you can change the world in a great, impactful way. Hey, stand on that shit. Yeah. Yeah, put the time in, right? I'm telling you, but I'm telling you now, don't expect support from everybody because they not. Everybody can't go with you. It's your journey. You just gotta remember that. And I won't say it gets lonely, but it's one of those things where you got to really want it and appreciate that grind and appreciate what you doing it for, right? But you ain't gotta be where everybody wants you to be. I really can stop it right there. I really can, but you ain't gotta be where everybody wants you to be. Because I'm saying, like, it's one of those things where you gonna feel trapped. I'm telling you. Everybody wants you to what medical school, all that whole time. You got these exams that you don't even know how you gonna pass them motherfuckers, right? I'm not saying, don't go that route, but if you feeling like, you just can't really do it and it just ain't in you to do it, I'd rather you just literally kind of get out of the race before it's too late and you be in debt and then you just don't even use that degree. Yeah. Stuff happen like that. But for real, you ain't gotta be what everybody wants you to be. I ain't saying be a bum, a menace to society. I ain't saying, be just a complete fuck up in life. I'm not telling you that. But if you got your own plan and you feel like you can see it through and it's a good one and it ain't gonna cost you no prison time or, no bullshit and you actually gonna be at peace, yeah, do that. Shit. Do that. That and realize that it's okay to get a job, right? That and it's okay, yeah, to get a job to front your side hustle, or that and it's okay to jump in your side hustle full time and try to figure it out. Just know what come with it, right? But yeah, this your favorite nephew cousin, man. Telling you, you ain't gotta be where everybody wants you to be, man. Tuesday Jams, yo.